Hello everyone, and welcome back to New Game Plus Differences in Dark Souls 2. And I know what you're thinking, why are you still wearing that god-awful abomination of a setup? Today we're going to be killing the Belfry Gargoyles is why, and last time I checked, they also have a flame attack, so that's what we're going to be doing. Now the Belfry Gargoyles are not all that different in New Game Plus, they simply have a lot more health. And do a fair bit more damage. Simple stuff, but when you're a New Game Plus and a character like mine, you can really just kind of brute force this boss fight. There's not a whole lot of finesse you need to do if you have a lot of health, but you still got to be careful because they can still take you down very quickly, as you see here. It also did not help that it was compounded by the fact that I'm used to Bloodborne's combat, and going back to Dark Souls 2 combat afterwards, I'm just going to tell you it's not as easy as it sounds. It sounds like it'd be easy. Similar games, whatnot, but they're not. But actually getting back on topic here of this particular boss fight, the longer this fight goes, the more tricky it's going to get. The big key is take one out quickly, which I'm not doing. I'm spreading DPS all over the place, which is not a smart thing to do. You want to focus one down quickly, get that one down, because if you just allow them to stay up for a very long time, I think you can have like a maximum of what, like 5 at once? I think I got to like, what, 4 in this fight, just because I was slow. I was slow as molasses in January, and you can see this adds a lot more complication to the fight that really shouldn't have been, and that was one of those Bloodborne moments where I'm used to trying to get away, but I hit the attack button too quickly. That wouldn't have counted in Bloodborne, I don't think, but oh well. Yep, one at a time, order of the day, and generally speaking, if there's more than 2, if one's low health, that's the one that's going to be using the Flame Inferno. So be ready for that, and if you really want to be careful like I was here, pop a Flash Sweat with your fire resistance gear, and you can pretty much just wade right through that. If the Ancient Dragon's fire attacks can't hurt you with that, I doubt these things can. So just take the opportunity when it's given to you to eliminate the low health one. And to be quite honest, I have no idea how I dodged out of that. I think that was just panic rolling. At its finest, actually. But yeah, Gargoyles can be a frustrating fight if you just find yourself getting mobbed down really quickly. You might want to actually co-op, but be warned, if you try and go co-op with this, you're gonna have to go through the previous area, and going through the previous area, if you don't like PvP, is a nightmare. I've done it before. I don't recommend doing it if you don't like dueling, or in this case, getting ganked. Because you're going to probably get ganked if you go through this place online. This is offline, for the record, for anybody's wondering. And that was one of the worst swings I think I've ever used. But it's all going to work itself out in the end. Once it's down to 2, it's a bit more manageable. Just don't be stupid. But like I said, if you have a health-heavy build, you can pretty much brute force this and bully them out just by doing more damage than they can do. But you got to be a little careful when doing it like that. I knew I could get away with about half my health while that thing has none. It's risky because then if you heal at the wrong time you could potentially die, but it makes the fight go a hell of a lot faster. One of those risk-reward things which if you have a lot of health you can pretty much afford to do, but I thought I'd throw it out there that you don't want to do that every time on every character because that can really screw you over. And yeah, like I said, there's nothing really different about the Belfry. I think there might have been one NPC invader that maybe might not have showed up before, but I think it probably did. I just didn't pay attention to it. And the reason I'm not cutting off right here is because there are 2 enemies down here which I hate, and they're guarding a chest, which you can also destroy. So these things are rather annoying. 2 red black phantom dogs. Because you know they're my favorite enemy type in all video games. Seriously, don't swing toward the chest. You can break chests. I've done it before once in my Dark Souls 2 blind Let's Play. It wasn't fun. I always imagined I missed something incredible. I didn't, thankfully. But also remember, your shield does have a strike if you use a great shield. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you'd like to help support the channel and help it grow, you may wish to like or even subscribe for easier access to future videos. Farewell, everyone. Until next time.